Welcome everybody. My name is Aline Mugambi. I've been involved in the space of cryptocurrency for the last 2 years. And this is part 4 of my series. I'll be discussing my journey. I'll just be sharing with you my journey. But before I share my journey, let me just do a quick recap of my discussion in part 3 of my series. I did a bit of a training for people who are looking to invest in Bitcoin mining with BitClub Network, how you can build your network and actually build your business. If you decide to do this full time like I am, how you can build this in a proven system and retire with an income of $100,000 a month. I know 100,000 feels like quite a bit, but it's possible. There are those who built this business in the last 3 years and today they're enjoying that kind of income. So my part 3 was just basically educating you on what you can duplicate, what you can do to grow your business to an income of $100,000 per month, $100,000 per month. Now, in this part 4, I want to just share my journey. My background is sales and marketing. My last job was with Airtel Kenya, where I left as the enterprise sales manager, having worked there for 7 years. So I got a bit of training and experience in sales and marketing and in the telecommunication industry. Then after 7 years working in Airtel, I quit my job and decided to go into the Juakali sector, because when I looked around at all the wealthy people, none of them was employed. They were all, running their own businesses. So I decided, based on the experience I got in employment, I could, put that experience into my own business. And I ventured into various businesses. My first business was bottling water. So I had a brand called Q2. And of course, like any other business, you learn as you go along, and there were challenges out of that. After about a year, I realized, it was a cutthroat business and I wasn't making a lot of money out of it. So I put that aside. I decided to venture in other businesses. I've done quite a couple of businesses, honestly. In Kenya, we say we are hustlers. I was the typical hustler, doing so many things. I was breeding dogs at some point, for the security firms. I used to import diapers from Dubai. I ran a club. I used to also do a bit of tenders. My first tender was with the Red Cross. I used to distribute Del Monte juice to the various hospitals, Nairobi Hospital and Guru Nanak. I did that for a while. And then I went into breeding rabbits, in Kenya, when we had the whole frenzy of rabbit farming and quail farming. And then went into real estate. So before I got into the crypto space, I was in the real estate, industry, just connecting land buyers, land sellers, tenants and landlords. So cryptocurrency got me when I was busy in my real estate business. So 2 years ago, that was in August of 2016, I was introduced into the space of cryptocurrency. My business partner, a gentleman I've known for a couple of years, his name is Engineer Raymond Kaptich, looked for me to share about this cryptocurrency space. And to tell you the truth, in 2016, really, I didn't know much about cryptocurrency, and many Kenyans as well, because I went asking my friends and family, and many of them had never heard of cryptocurrencies. So he explained about Bitcoin. I had never heard of it. It just sounded like this money in the air. But the one thing that I connected with was, whether I understood this or not, this is the future. If you look at M-Pesa, for example, mobile money in Kenya, when it got started in Kenya, and I was in that space because I was in the telecommunication industry, many people did not understand. Our biggest hurdle was really trying to educate Kenyans on how mobile money works. And many people, didn't understand, how does money move on a phone? But the few who invested in it today, have made quite some substantial money out of it. And today, Kenyans are using mobile money. So without even understanding the technology behind mobile money, we are now using mobile money. So that's what I took, that I may not understand Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and blockchain, but for sure, this is where the world is going, because money is evolving. From barter trade to fiat currency, we're now moving towards a digital space. So I understood, whether I understood this or really, got a hang of how it works, this is where the world is going. So I decided to invest. The investment then, as it is right now, was still 70,000 Kenya shillings. Now, at that point, I didn't have a job. My businesses were not doing well. I was just chasing deals in, trying to connect people, getting houses and so on and so forth. So I was just chasing deals. I didn't have really money that I was making at that point. So when Engineer Raymond told me I need 70,000 Kenya shillings to invest in this crypto space, it sounded like 7 million. But, I always say and believe that where there's a will, there's a way. The fact that I saw the vision of this, I looked for a way. I went to a friend of mine who is a Shylock. I borrowed 70,000 and invested in this business without really knowing whether it would work or not. And I said, let me take a risk, because if you don't take a risk in life, you will never go far. So I went, borrowed the money. I didn't make an excuse that I don't have the 70,000. I borrowed money and invested in this business. Now, I got attracted to Beat Club Network because one is that I could do this business on a passive basis, because by investing 70,000, I'll be making my 1 to 3% return on investment per month, which for me was very attractive, because I looked at, if I borrowed 70,000 and put it in the conventional passive investment, it would take me 3 to 5 years to recoup my investment. So for me, that was key and why I chose to invest with Beat Club Network. Now, number two is that they also opened up, Beat Club also has the whole concept of network marketing, which I had done before for about 18 months. So I had a bit of experience in the network marketing industry. So for me, that was something else that I was interested in. So my mentor and business partner, Engineer Raymond, said, if I share this opportunity with a few people and they invest, I'll make some extra Bitcoin. And I was looking to make some extra Bitcoin because the passive income is little money that I will earn for the next 122 years until the year 2140. But I was looking, how can I make more? So for anybody who is looking at making more in this business, there's that option, which is optional, where you can get into now sharing the information and building a network. Now, 2016, fast forward, 2018 now, the results are amazing. I have learned all I can about this industry as I progress. But let me show you some of the results that I've achieved from this business. Number one, which I am so proud of, I have a 10-year-old daughter who today is mining Bitcoin. And today my 10-year-old daughter is paying for her own school fees, purely from this business. Of course, I've built for her the business, but I go into her account and that's where I get her school fees. So for me, that is something I'm very proud of, because my daughter is able to pay her own school fees at 10 years of age. So I'm investing for her future. When she gets to campus, she goes to university, at least she has her own money that she can pay for her campus tuition fee. Now, number two thing that I'm most proud of in this business is that, I used to dream of owning a German car. Now, all my jobs I could never afford, because my salary, I had so many loans, and every time I went to the bank, they would say, this is all you can afford. So many of my cars were second-hand cars and, not very expensive cars. So I could only buy a car that I could afford based on my salary. Now, through this business, I thank God that, I was able for the first time to buy my first brand new car, cash money. I bought a Touareg, a VW Touareg, which costed about close to 4 million Kenya shillings. And I was able to purchase that purely from the commissions I earned in this business of mining Bitcoin. So that's something I'm very proud of, that, just purely on this business, in 2 years, I was able to accomplish that. Now, the other thing that I'm proud of is that I was able to take my entire family on a fully paid holiday to Dubai. For 5 days, I paid for their flight, I paid for their accommodation, and today, I'm proud to say that my entire family is now involved in this business. One thing is that your family and friends will never, build the business you're in until they see the results. Now, having taken my family to Dubai, they saw the results, and today they are all involved in this. So for me, this is the testimonial I have. And apart from, just what I've achieved as a person, is that I have been able to impact so many people's lives, where I saw people who are in financial crisis like I was in, get involved in this business, and they've been able to do quite a bit. Some are able to pay school fees without the hassle. People are able to pay their, their rent without a hassle. People are buying cars. One of my business partner has bought also a car. He's a 25-year-old gentleman who, you know, never got employed with anybody, never got employed, invested in Beat Club Network, and today, you know, he was able to purchase his first car, cash money, a Mac X. So for me, when I see such impact on people's life, it makes a whole lot of difference. It's not just about the money, but it's how you can impact people's life. And I love this space of network marketing because it gives me the opportunity to impact people's life. When I had a job, I could only impact my nuclear family. But with this, you know, network marketing industry, I'm able to share this opportunity, and those who see the opportunity and invest in it and, you know, get to work and do what it takes to build it are seeing the results. So that's my journey. I am hoping more people can get involved and also get involved in network marketing industry. And in my 5th series, I'll be sharing about the industry of network marketing, because unfortunately, the mentality and the concept in Kenya is that network marketing, you know, is always linked to Ponzi's and pyramids. So in my part 5, please tune in. I'll be sharing about the industry of network marketing and my experience in this network marketing, so that we can also address that aspect of our business. So thank you very much. Please kindly tune in to part 5 of my series that I'll be sharing about the industry of network marketing. Thank you very much.